Hi everyone, Ryan here from Fight Game Analysis, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming fight between Amanda Nunes and Julianna Pena. But before we jump into that, if you've been enjoying the content, please go ahead and click on the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate your support. Alright, UFC 269 co-main event, Amanda Nunes versus Julianna Pena. It's big anytime Amanda Nunes steps into the octagon, man. She is absolutely, in my opinion, 100% undisputably the GOAT. Now, you can make a little argument about Valentina Shevchenko being in there, right? But the thing is, she lost the two fights to her. I get it. Razor-thin decisions, both women incredibly dominant. Amanda Nunes does have the added advantage of just being a bigger woman. She's just naturally bigger. Shevchenko couldn't compete at 145 pounds. Amanda Nunes would have to cut off one of her legs to get down to 125 pounds. Right? That's why we have weight classes. It's just bigger. Skill for skill, we're looking at them, and it's you could probably give the nod to Shevchenko a little bit, considering that she's naturally the smaller woman, and Amanda Nunes only won those by just the most razor-thin margins. But what are you going to do? They've actually fought, right? We're not really debating like the whole pound-for-pound thing because they can't fight. They're in separate weight classes. They actually fought, and Amanda Nunes was able to get those two wins. So, being that as it may, she's got to have the GOAT status, but 1A, whatever it does. So, big event anytime she comes in there. It's almost like every time it's historical. We want to see what she's going to do. We want to see how she continues to set the bar and move forward, right? And then she's going in there against Julianna Pena. Now, Pena, she's an interesting fighter, man. She's an interesting fighter. You go back and you watch the tape on her, there's a lot of good things that you see. She's got some really good grappling. She's a submission threat. She's got some decent takedowns. Works well behind the jab. She can come in there and throw a right hand every now and then and land it effectively. Likes to come in and apply pressure. Get it into a grappling exchange. Right? Those are good things. But she's also a part-time fighter. She's fought 6 times in the last 6 years. 6 times in the last 6 years. How are you going to be a part-time fighter and beat Amanda Nunes? Somebody who's at the absolute pinnacle of the sport. Smokes basically everybody except Valentina Shevchenko. Even when somebody goes out there and is able to challenge her in one aspect of the game, like a Germaine de Randamie. De Randamie was able to go out there and challenge her with the striking. Was able to look very good in spots and land some good things. Amanda Nunes shows that she's so well-rounded. Boom, I'll just take you down. Dominate the game there, beat you up, win the fight. It's an MMA fight. Got to do it all over. Amanda Nunes does it. It's tough, man. I mean, we look at it at a point where, think about her last fight against Megan Anderson. She goes out there, and after she dominates her so bad, wins the fight so decisively going away, that after the fight, reporters are asking her, do you think it was right for Megan Anderson to even be in this position? Do you think she was worthy of the title shot? Do you think she was forced? Was she pushed? Was this manufactured? Was she supposed to be there? Forcing Amanda Nunes to say, hey, look, of course she was supposed to be here. Of course she earned this. I'm just the absolute top of the mountain. Nobody's going to be able to beat me. Nobody's going to be able to take this belt away. Nobody's going to be able to challenge me. Man, and as much as you hear people say that, you go out there and you watch her perform and you can understand exactly why she feels that way. She looks so good. I mean, you think about Julianna Pena in this fight and the things that I just mentioned. She's got the good grappling, but is it better than Amanda Nunes? I mean, let's be honest. She went out there and Nico Montaño 3 fights ago was able to give her a lot in that grappling. Was able to spin her around with ease at positions and put her up against the cage. Was able to hold her down on the ground and get her in some bad spots. Nico Montaño. And now, how's that going to look if that's Amanda Nunes on the ground? Who, by the way, is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt herself. How are you going to take her down? She's bigger and stronger, for sure, than Julianna Pena. Has went in there and dominated women at 145 pounds. Think of all the people that she went out there and smoked. Miesha Tate, Ronda Rousey, Cyborg. Just goes out there and just Megan Anderson. Just time and time again continues to show us what she's able to bring to the table. Right? Now, how do I think it's specifically going to happen in this one? I don't know. Probably be the right hand. My guess is Amanda Nunes is going to go out there and set her up with some leg kicks. Land a few of those to kind of soften her up, gauge the distance, stop Pena from coming in and applying so much pressure with the jab. Amanda Nunes has some nasty leg kicks when she wants to use them. Throw those out there. Just setting things up for the right hand. We saw the right hand land from Jermaine Durandam. We saw it cause some damage on Julianna Pena, right? Right away in the first round, we saw that right hand land. We saw Sarah McMahon able to go out there and land that right hand. And what do you think is going to happen when Amanda Nunes throws that right hand? Incredibly powerful, incredibly accurate, knows how to understand distance well, uses feints, and when she lands, almost every single person she lands on says the same thing. They say they're shocked by that amount of power. They're like, man, I've gone in there, I've sparred, I've been around this game for a long time. But when you get hit by Amanda Nunes, it feels like something different. I highly doubt this one's going to be any different. I mean, look, at this point, seeing everything that Amanda Nunes has done, I almost have to think that somebody's going to have to be in the right place at the right time. They're going to have to catch her slipping. She's going to have to be distracted by things outside of the octagon. She's got a child in her life. She's the champ. She's just, I can't even imagine all the things that she's got going on. Probably anything she wants in the form of like endorsements or sponsorships or working with different companies or doing different things. Probably a wide range of opportunities available to her above and beyond her social life and her family life and all these other things. She seems focused to me. She seems locked in. I mean, she got to this level for a reason. She's been here for a very long time at this point. Incredibly dominant. But she's human. I guess the time could perceivably come when she's going to just lose a little bit of focus, slip a little bit, open the door for opportunity for somebody to come in there, take her head off. Yeah, that possibility exists. But I don't think it's going to be this Saturday. I don't think it's going to be Julianna Pena at UFC 269 that's going to do it. So, look, the odds makers agree with me on this one. They've got her pegged as a 9-1 favorite. I understand why. Hard to see this one getting past the second round. Let me know what you guys think. Am I kind of missing a little bit of what Julianna Pena brings to the table? Is she in the right place at the right time? And Amanda Nunes isn't going to be able to come out there and show us how dominant she has been and is going to continue to be? Or is this just another win in the Amanda Nunes show? Let me know what you guys think.